5, 4, 3.
Looking back over your final year in office, do you feel you ever obstructed justice or were part of a conspiracy to cover up or obstruct justice?
No, I don't.
These were interviews that took place in 1977 between disgraced former President Richard Nixon and British TV talk show host David Frost.
When I was first asked to play Richard Nixon, my initial reaction was negative. I didn't want to go near it. He was not one of my favorite people, and my dear friend Frank Langella had such a success with it, I didn't want to walk in his shadow.
It doesn't just require an act. It requires a specific corrupt motive. And in this case, I didn't have a corrupt motive. What I was doing was in the interest of political containment.
People feel that they have a relationship to the material, which I've not quite encountered with something, because I've not worked on something that's so resonant with the collective memory, as it were.
There's a universality to the story of this play, to the humanity of these two men fighting anonymity, fighting being sent out to the wilderness.
The personalities of the two men involved is really sort of fascinating. It's not a documentary in any sense. It's a somewhat fictionalized account, but there's nothing really untrue in the play.
One of the great things about the piece is that it allows people into the workings of television journalism in a kind of experiential way. It's a live performance, and yet there's an image of a screen with an edit taking place of the interviews while they're happening.
The response that I love is when people come to see it and they say that either they learned something new about Nixon, or they felt, they came to understand him better. They got to know him in a way that they had never known him before. And that's very gratifying.